This coming in overnight. The man accused of murdering Maryland mother Rachel Morin has been convicted by a jury. It took the jury less than an hour to come to their verdict in the case against defendant Victor Martinez-Hernandez. He was found guilty of killing Rachel, raping her, and kidnapping her. She was 37 years old at the time of her death and the mother of 5 beautiful children. She was out on a jog on a trail near Baltimore back in 2023 when this happened. And there were some other joggers who discovered Rachel's body on that trail after she was reported missing. It took several months to make an arrest, but thank goodness authorities got a DNA match from a home invasion in California, and that led to the defendant's arrest in Tulsa. Once again, a guilty verdict in the murder of beautiful mother of 5, Rachel Morin. I want to bring in now a very special guest. He is the attorney representing Rachel Morin's family, and he was there at the courthouse last night for the verdict. Randolph Rice on the program today. Randolph, what was the family's reaction when they heard the news?
I think there was a big sense of relief, Julie, that this was over with. You know, it doesn't bring Rachel back. Certainly, they are distraught about the fact that they've lost Rachel and they're never going to see her again. But 19 months, they are now relieved that this man has been convicted and he won't hurt anybody else.
Right, Randolph. You know, this guy, as you know, he's got quite a history. He's accused of doing a murder in El Salvador, as I understand it, and then he makes his way back into our country illegally, made his way in here, I believe, 3 times when he should have not been here at all. And now he's got that case in California involving the assault of a young girl and her mother. This has to be so troubling on so many levels for the Morin family, because not only was their beautiful loved one taken away by what seems to be a very dangerous predator. And Rachel was doing something that's not dangerous. She was out for a jog. How is the family coming to terms with how someone's life can be taken in an instant when they're not doing anything that's even dangerous?
Yeah, I mean, that's been a common theme, that this certainly was a preventable crime because of the fact that they stopped this guy 3 times at the border and then he made it across the 4th time, like you mentioned. But, you know, trying to put the pieces together as sort of how this all happened, I don't know that they're ever going to be able to figure that out because it is just such a tragic event. And like you said, Julie, going out for a walk and all of a sudden you're snatched off the trail, dragged 150 feet and raped and murdered in a tunnel. You know, it's just a sad story for somebody just trying to enjoy their life.
Right. I would think for the family, it would make them just hesitant to live. It's unspeakable what happened to Rachel. Randolph, a lot of people wondering how the family is doing, in particular Rachel's kids. What can you share with us this morning about them?
Well, 2 of them actually testified at the beginning of the trial, and it was an incredibly emotional day to hear them talk about the last time that they texted their mother, which was literally seconds before she was snatched from that trail. And one of her daughters broke down in the stand. She began crying outside the courtroom. We could hear her crying. Just the thought of having a daughter that's growing up and now without a mother, it's just heartbreaking.
It really is. Randolph, please give the Morin family our very best from all of us here on Opening Statements and at Court TV. They've still got a lot of healing ahead of them, certainly, but we're so thankful to see them getting the justice that they deserve. We're going to keep Rachel in our hearts moving forward. We're not forgetting about her just because this case is closed.